It is time, Ezra.
It's time.
Do you know what time it is?
I don't know.
Well, other than saying welcome back to game night to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
We are in the end game now. So yeah, we just gotta go through one last gummy mission and get to Twilight Town for a mysterious reason. Like,
Sweet.
we could get there before and now we can't. So the organization's like, oh crap, Sora's helping people due to the power of light and friendship. Like, they can find our hideout. We gotta cover our tracks.
You got to go.
Yeah, they got to go.
That's a pretty cool gummy ship, though.
Yeah, that's because like I played as like the same gummy ship so many times that I get like improved variations of it, and
nice.
for a good reason. Because I think, excluding like the bonus gummy missions, like this is easily the hardest one.
Toughest one. Oh yeah, look at those. But yeah, like I said, got a good feeling on this one, Tanner. I'm gonna win the lottery today.
Yeah, 1.6 billion.
1.6 billion with a B. Yeah, if it goes any higher than that, it'll go up to like 2 billion, dude.
It's like, it's like, hey, can I know you entered for that, but can I have a slice?
Heck yeah, dude.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like, okay, so I've always said, all right, here's some things that I will always do with, like, if I ever won the lottery.
Yeah.
Or if I ever made it big, right? So, number one thing, of course, I'm gonna buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
Do those kind of things.
Oh yeah, sure. Take care of you and your family first.
Then, for all my siblings, all my immediate family members, I'm gonna pay off their house.
Ooh.
So, completely paid and clear, whatever. And then, each family member gets $1 million.
All right, I'd be down with that.
Yeah, $1 million. The houses are all paid off, so you don't need to worry about it. So then you can enjoy the $1 million, use it, invest it, do whatever you want with it. But everyone gets $1 million. And then from there, then we're good. Like really, like it's like, hey, I got $1 million for everybody. Then we're split. We're good to go.
Oh, is this like are they just gonna hand out like 1.6 billion like right off the get-go, or is it gonna be like a
annuity? But like you get it like every year. So yeah, that's the kicker. So
right.
All right. So with this one, okay. So if you take a cash option, which is like where you take all of it at once, it's a lesser amount, but you get it all at the same time. Right. So
right. Yeah. You mentioned this before.
Right. So with this one, you would get 700 million, and after taxes, you'd be at right around 500 million. Right. Which is still a crap ton of cash. Right. But if you take an annuity, after taxes, you'll get $30 million a year for 30 years. That's not bad.
That is not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Like, you could easily live off of that, no problems whatsoever. Like, $30 million a year, I mean, what is that? Like, about 2.7 million a month. That's a lot of cash, right? And if you put 10 million in the bank, just on the interest, you'll earn about $500,000 a year, which is a lot of cash, right? That's still $500,000 a year that you bring home from the interest of that amount. So it's like, well, you could live very easily on that. So like, but yeah, that's always something that I said is like, you know what, if I ever won the lottery, I would pay off all my siblings' mortgages, right? So free and clear. So no more house payments, essentially no more debt. Like if any of them have any debt, it's gone, right? Forget about it. Like this guy takes care of it. So
it froze.
Oh, it froze.
It froze. But not too long ago, so moving on.
We're doing good. But yeah, and like it would take me a while because I've got, let's see, I have 9 brothers and sisters, right? Like all of them. 9 brothers and sisters. So that's 9 mil, right? Plus all their kids. That's gonna come out to about 35 million, something like that for everybody, right? Like for all my nieces and nephews as well. And then on Barbara's side, got her folks 1, 2, About 10, maybe 15 mil. That way, so like, give me like 5 years to do it all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm set. That's all after taxes too. Taxes are already paid. So that'd be nice. That's the plan. So here in a little bit, when I take the case off of my phone, you're gonna know.
Hey, I think we're almost there.
Almost where, Goofy?
Huh?
Yeah. Almost somewhere.
Aren't we here because of the picture? Look, I'll show you.
Oh yeah, the picture in ice cream from a little while back.
Come on, let's
right.
find this mansion.
It's a haunted mansion.
All right.
No,
ooh, yeah, now that I'm back here in Twilight Town, I wonder if I can explore...
Probably want to save that.
Oh, yeah, save, so we don't have to do the gummy mission.
Get the save going on there.
Mm-hmm.
No, but that's my plan. I think it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I think it's decent enough. Because, I mean, you got 30 mil in the bank. You're going to be bringing in about $1.5 million a year in interest. That's not bad. That's enough to keep a guy going, right? And then, like I said, like get everyone's house taken care of. But first, gonna take care of my house. Get that done. Get that built. Probably easily can spend like $2 million on that though, for everything I want in there. Like a recording studio. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Big time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A soundproof recording studio with I don't know what kind of chairs I would use though.
Gamer chairs?
No, but see that's the thing is like.
Or wait, is this still within the recording studio?
Yeah. So like I'd be kind of torn on that one. Like I like couches. I think cool.
Beanbags.
Nah, I'm too old for beanbags. No? Dude, I sit on a beanbag and I won't get up. I get stuck, which makes me sound really freaking old. Oh look, there's a chest over there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, you're gonna circle around.
Yeah.
Up with you. Yeah, that's yeah. I think. I don't know. Maybe like theater chairs.
Ooh,
like those would be cool. Like the reclining ones that they have.
Yeah, like in Cinemark.
Yeah, those are sick. I like those a lot. So yeah, I'd probably go like something like that. Just like a couple rows of those.
Yeah.
Like boom mics for everyone, so that way like audio's good. But yeah, probably something like that. But because like I've thought about gamer chairs, and I think they're cool, but at the same time, it's like, yo, if I'm gonna sit in a chair for any long period of time, I want it to recline and stuff. You know, potentially massage.
We'll get the secret lab chair that I have. Like I can recline with that.
Well, yeah. But
but I can't like rest my foot on anything.
Right.
Unless
right,
if that's what you're talking about.
Imagine like one of those theater chairs, like at Cinemark, like those ones. They're freaking awesome. You just press the button and it's whoop, and just go, all automatic. But yeah. It froze again. Goodness.
3 minutes in. Elgato froze again, but Payne and Lindy are here now.
Hello.
They brought some treats. Okay, now it's like quiet all of a sudden. Like what's going on with you three? Come on.
Trying to munch on the cookies.
Oh,
understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, so I had my mother-in-law buy me some lottery tickets. $1.6 billion, dude.
When do they announce tonight? So you're gonna be watching for that?
Oh heck yeah, dude. Let's see, I'm trying to see how many.
Whoa! I mission failed successfully. I was pushing the X button, but it was triangle one. I think I got a new shield for Goofy. Let's see. Yeah, nobody guard. Ooh! Wait. So what? Wait. So Genji's shield is what? 36, 38 with MP rage. Shield with great strength restores MP relative to damage taken. Not bad. That's not bad.
Nice. But yeah. So I'm gonna make 1.6 billion. I'll take the phone case off.
If you do that while we're recording, that's gonna be so cool.
That's some epic stuff right there.
Yeah,
actually, I wouldn't even announce it while we're recording.
Oh, that's true.
I don't want that to get out to the universe.
No, that's true.
No way. No, but I was looking at it. So if you take a cash out option after tax, you're walking away with 500 million. But if you take the 30-year annuity after tax, you're bringing home 30 million a year for 30 years. I don't know, that's not bad either. That comes out to like 900 million. That's a lot of freaking cash.
Oh my
I'll
god.
spend
I would
20.
rather take 30 million a year.
Oh yeah, because it comes out to 900 mil, and it's like, yo, that's not bad. That's what Barbara and I were talking about. I was like, yo, I would definitely take 30 mil a year. That's fine. That's
I feel like it would be easier to spend if you just got a straight 500.
oh yeah, exactly. That's what she said. I think
Oh, it's in my hands. Let me buy a brand new car and
A house.
every day for a year.
That's true, but that would last you so long,
Mhm.
regardless of how much you spent.
Well, yeah, like 30 mil,
I'm getting new weapons from
like 10 mil in the bank, just on interest. You make 500K a year,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
right? Which is not bad.
All
right.
That's more than most people make.
Oh yeah,
Their entire
easy.
life.
Easy. So yeah, it was like one of those like, yo. My mother-in-law texted me. She's like, "Hey, it's up to 1.6 billion. You want me to get you tickets?" I'm like, "You bet your butt I want you to get Venmo her some money, and we're gonna get some. Why not?"
We should have brought some home from California. We should have got the bigger prize ones. We just got little scratchers, so
Scratchers are fun.
like I didn't know how it worked. That's my first time doing it. So when we're in California this year or in February, I'm definitely gonna grab a couple.
Oh no. I mean, the odds of you winning are pretty astronomical.
Oh yeah.
Right.
But it's fun to take a chance to pay out from $20 to $1.6 billion is
Yeah. Take my money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I was talking to my mother-in-law today. I was like, "Yo, if no one wins it again, it's gonna be up to 2, and that's the biggest one ever.
like ever.
Oh,
Right now, it's the biggest one ever. Like I think the highest it's ever got up to was 1.3.
That's
billion.
crazy.
So now it's like 1.6 billion with a freaking B. But not bad.
It's like more treasure
I need to buy a house.
than the last time we were.
Pay
Actually,
off,
technically, we
got a
haven't.
mortgage.
Just
Well,
paid in cash.
Well, that's why I told Tanner my plan was with whenever, like if I ever won the lottery, ever made it big. First step, of course, I'm gonna buy a house, get that done. Second step, I'm gonna pay off every one of my siblings' mortgages. Slide the card, get it done, right? Then each one of my siblings gets $1 million, and each one of my nieces and nephews get $1 million. So mazel tov, right? May take a couple years, especially if you take a 30 million. Because I got a lot of nieces and nephews. I mean, you guys are kind of the older version of them, but like, there's a few of them.
And there's gonna be a lot
There's
more.
gonna be more, but like, yo, I got 30 mil coming in for the
Not
next
just
30
the
years.
OGs.
Just the,
Right, just the ones who are bored right now. Like, don't get any ideas.
don't get any ideas.
But yeah, so like, I always plan on doing that. I was like, you know, that's what I'll do. And on both sides of the family.
Both. That's
So like but dude, like especially if you made that much, like 30 mil is after taxes, right? So you've already got it. When you do all that, you take care of that stuff. Takes a few years to get it done, but at the end of the day, everyone's mortgage is paid off. So like no one's really having a hard time, right? Like it's one of those things.
yeah. Mortgages are
That would be
probably
so nice to have a house with no.
Well, yeah, and
besides
like
just utilities. That'd be
yeah,
amazing.
just utilities. Like, and then it's done. It takes a huge weight off of like everybody.
Oh,
And then it's like, yo, like
can't take a train.
if there's anything you can do to help,
it
besides like
froze
besides, like,
again.
and your grandkids.
and my grandkids and my great grandkids, all this, like they wouldn't have to work for the rest of their lives.
But you probably would have them work just because entitled kids that never worked are
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of a pain
Oh,
in
yeah.
the butt.
But it's like, yo, I'd, like make that kind of cash, and especially like with my siblings and stuff. It's like, yo, I'll take care of them. That's fine by me.
They all took care of you because you're the baby, so
Word.
Yes.
Word.
Couldn't imagine being that loved.
Yep, she's the middle child, so she's kind of like in the space, like
Yep.
the little void of forgotten.
I'm on the bottom of the food chain, so it's a little shrimp, the leftovers.
Yep.
I ruined my parents' retirement. Cheers to that.
You freaking
Oh.
kidding me again?
Oh.
Son of a.
Son of a nutcracker.
We're doing now, so all
Yeah.
green, all yellow. Now I need a blue right here.
So it's
All right,
where's
sounds
your,
good.
where's your, but yeah, you got to make sure that like your greens are touching, and then the one that's on the top edge that it matches the middle on
So-
the other side, because those
So
are
this
your
red
rotating
needs
points.
this red needs to match the center red here. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Only 40 seconds in the recording, and then it already froze.
Freaking Elgato.
I'm-
It froze again.
It froze again.
This is why I don't like cats.
Word. Yo, it froze again.
Did you think we were joking?
Yeah.
I was talking about the previous recording. God
Oh.
damn it.
into like healthcare or something like that. Study law, be an engineer. Yeah, you gotta learn that algebra, right? Like you gotta be good at it. But it's like everything else, literally everything else, doesn't really affect it. Or unless you're gonna be like some kind of college professor or something like that.
Yeah, that's the only reason the
I was
people
like,
It
the
that
only
exists
reason
to
that you, the
perpetuate
things
itself.
that you learn in school is if you become a teacher or
Right.
you become something that
Right,
requires that.
but even then, it shouldn't, and that's where American education I think is flawed. And then like you've got the whole like student loan crisis and stuff like that, right? Where like people took out these loans to get a career. They spent $100,000 to get a degree where they can only make 30. No, that makes absolutely zero sense, right? So there has to be another reason why you're there, and that's to me is what I think they should do better at. Is okay, you may not get a degree, but did you learn these skills, right? Like so, let's say you go to school and okay, you need to learn accounting. So learn accounting. Go take only accounting classes. But it's this other BS that they mix in there that doesn't make a difference, that doesn't change anything. And they try to self-perpetuate by saying, like, oh, it teaches you problem solving. It's like, please, okay, play an RPG and you'll be fine. Play some video games, you'll learn some problem solving skills. You'll learn conflict resolution, like that kind of crap. Like whatever. Like
You didn't need to know how to give away 50 watermelons.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If Emily had 5 watermelons and Jacob had 2 peanuts, what is the distance from point A to point B?
Right.
That's the
Yeah.
test.
Exactly. And it's like, is that ever gonna like? And I understand at some point that you need to have problem solving skills, like
Yes.
as an adult and as a professional. However, wouldn't you really learn those problem solving skills in the actual career that you're working in? Because even if you graduate, you still need to have so much time of work experience, so much of whatever, right? That it almost doesn't make a difference, right? That like you're gonna start at like 20-something K in a career, right? And that's gonna be what you're making forever, right? Like
if you choose to stay, if you don't choose to break the cycle.
right, which and that's where like for me, like I think because like at the end of the day,
And it froze again.
oh.
God damn it.
It's Disney. They're trying to shut us down, Tanner. It's dumb unless you're going to be. He's like, unless you're going to be a doctor. He's like, don't bother. That's what he was saying. And that, like I said, is one of the smartest guys I know. But he, like in college, I mean, he's a 4.0 all the way. Like for his bachelor's and his master's, right? Brilliant guy. And then, but like the thing is, he left and he went and started making the exact same amount that he made with his bachelor's just by working hard. Right? Like, I mean, yeah, maybe his hours aren't as bad as they were because like he worked graveyards with me. But like at the end of the day, after that, he still went back because he was tired, like, because like working as a nurse practitioner, he was still making less than he was at the state hospital. So he went back. I was visiting with some of my buddies. I was like, yeah, John's back. I'm like, because like, but I've got another buddy who got his PhD while he was there, and he's doing pretty good. But he wanted to be a doctor anyway, so he was like working on that. He did it really smart though. He was a graveyard shift nurse. And so all night he would just do his homework. Like that's it.
That's it.
He did
watching cameras and stuff.
Well, yeah, he did his PhD pretty much all online. He already had a master's, and then he was just sitting there working at night, getting paid to do his homework. So he did it a really smart way, and he's happier now.
That's
but
good.
But he's making 120, 150 maybe.
It's not bad.
Right? That's not bad. But like, it's still one of those things where it's like, okay, he can
Are you all right?
he can go and do that now, but
What happened?
the amount that he spent on his education was a crap ton.
We came here
Spent
looking
probably
for Kyrie.
$350 on his masters.
Then those white things attacked us.
$350,000 on his doctor,
Yeah.
I should say.
You guys didn't
But
have
it's
to
like,
go
yo,
and do that.
Of course we
dude,
did.
like I don't know.
Kyrie's our
That
friend
was
too, you
that
know.
was one where like now, I look back like when I was working there were these
You're right.
like
You know,
I don't know. I feel
never
like
thought
at
of
the
it
end of the
like
day,
that
the harder
before.
you work, the more you make.
Word
Yeah.
is,
Regardless of what you
this
do,
mansion
like
gets a lot of
there would
really
be
strange
there were
visitors.
doctors there
We thought this
that
place
that were
might be
making
the gateway to some kind
only
of
like 120.
alternate Twilight town.
It was like kind of like what they were making with a
Alternate
PhD
Twilight
as a MD,
Hey, Goofy,
PhD, all that
do you
stuff.
think we could
Like they
see that
weren't doing
crystal
so
of yours?
great, but then there were other doctors who would work more,
I made
and they
that
were
pouch
doing
myself, and I still
more
have
than that,
it.
obviously.
So
But like
there shouldn't be two of
then I
them
look
here.
at John, and he had
This is the trophy
his
Cypher gave
he only
me.
had an associate's.
You left it
in
behind,
nursing.
remember?
Wow.
So
It's
he
the
only had
only
an
one of its
associate's. He didn't even
kind.
have
Same
a
for the
bachelor's in it,
crystals. Red,
and he
blue,
was making
yellow,
as much as
green,
some of the doctors who
only
were there
one of each
as a
color.
nurse.
But
But it's
you
because he
got
decided to
your
work
own.
hard, just because he
So,
decided to stick with it and
where'd you
stay
get
there, right, and work extra shifts and that kind of stuff. Which kind of sucks, right? But like, still, it depends on how hard you're willing to work.
He gave us the
So,
crystal too.
but I don't know. I think
But then,
like at the end of the
Where did the
day,
king
really,
get
I feel like
See?
education and college
There's gotta
should
be another town
give
out
you
there like this
marketable
one.
skills.
Right.
At the end of the
Explain how
day,
the king
like
got
whatever
the
that
pouch and
is,
the
like
crystal.
because there's
Everything makes
a lot
sense.
of like professional athletes that don't finish their education or don't do that.
No, because they get taken out of
It
college
does.
for it.
Right, and they
Another
do,
town
and they
must be where
make
whatever's
tons
missing
of
from
cash
here went.
doing that.
Like Kyrie.
But at the end of the day,
I get it.
they still have a marketable skill.
Yes.
Right? Because okay, so let's say you go to college. Okay, you can be like I said, trainer. You can be a coach, an assistant coach. You can there's career paths and stuff like that. Those are marketable skills.
Yeah.
But like knowing what the mitochondria of a cell is
Doesn't
as a laborer doesn't do you anything.
Nope.
Doesn't do jack. Knowing what the Pythagorean theorem is doesn't do jack. Unless you're like maybe a builder, but even then it's like, well, hey, you should probably know it by now. Or even like any of that stuff. So it's like, come on, like it's
not worth it.
right. Like, and the thing is, like, what most people do is they'll like go and they'll get only a little bit of it. And I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna do better, you may as well like have a marketable skill and then just hammer that nail. Right? Just keep hitting it. So I think I don't know. As far as like higher education for me goes. But then again, I have I'm working on a liberal arts degree, so that could just be.
We should work it on something though. Some people don't even know at all.
The thing is, I want to like figure out better. I better finish it. So, which still sucks. I don't really want to pay money for it because it's political science. So, like, what can I be, an analyst?
Yeah, but
Yeah, and make $30K. Right. It's not gonna do anything for me. Not gonna do jack for me, actually.
I just feel like
I got something to
school
tell ya.
shouldn't make
I
you
found
feel
out
like
where
you're not
Ansem
going to
is.
get anywhere in
Ansem
life
the
if you
Wise.
don't
The real
go.
Ansem.
Agreed.
He's
What kind
stuck
of
into
music is that
Organization
thing?
13's
Speed
stronghold.
What kind of
And
speed
we've
cube?
figured
I
out
don't
where
know. I
Kyrie
just bought it
is.
today.
I'm pretty sure we're right.
I bought it
Hold up.
yesterday.
Okay, good. It almost looked like it froze again.
Someone
No.
gave us a clue.
Oh,
It did. Oh, it did.
now did.
Now it did.
Please, Aaron, Jesus, I beg of you to do a long recording, please.
It's got it.
But I hate
Sora
I
thinks
hate
it might have
learning
been
things that I
Riku.
already know.
It's just a feeling I had.
Yeah, but you gotta memorize it
That's
up.
what you think.
This all doesn't apply to you.
I was about to say we should probably
You're not
stop
old enough
having.
yet. You're
Right? You
learning
still gotta
special
learn
things.
this stuff.
I've
You still
waited
gotta
long
learn
enough,
this
Your
stuff.
Majesty.
Yeah, but I
Tell me
know.
what you know.
What's 2 plus 2?
I know
What
5
do you
times
need to
4.
say?
But Your
That's all you need to
Majesty,
know.
Why?
Makes 20. Good idea.
Honestly,
I don't wanna
after
break my
that
promise.
6th grade,
You made a
It's
promise
so
to
pointless.
Riku?
because
So
like
it's
when you're
okay.
growing up
I
and
can
you're
see him
6
again.
years old, there are things you have to learn.
Who's
Like you
Riku?
have to learn your
My best
alphabet.
You gotta learn to write,
Just spell.
yeah.
Whatever.
Your Majesty,
But like, 4th grade, you gotta
You
learn
got the
it.
pouch with
I
the
can
crystal
teach
from
my
science,
kid
didn't you?
Mhm.
I can homeschool my
Exactly.
kid and
Promise
teach
not to
them,
tell,
take them
right?
out into the world,
Gosh, guys.
and give them more things to learn than you would in
Yeah.
school.
I learned
Let's
more
go.
during a 10-hour road trip with my dad,
Riku,
quizzing me
we're on our
on
way.
You told me that.
times tables.
You said you would go to a ride or like
Yeah.
a
Well-
thing if you did like a quiz and got none right.
That taught me more
Okay.
about math than anything I ever learned in high school.
Grandpa did that with me too. Like that's crazy. that
Oh,
he did
never
that for both
Dude,
of us.
he's ruthless, bro.
Yeah,
he
he
used
is.
to make me memorize state capitals and stuff.
I know, all states and their capitals.
Yeah.
I learned that in the 4th grade.
See that
Why
one?
do we need to know that?
Exactly. See, the math, like I get it, and like that one was. Do the dialogue.
Okay,
Go for it.
thank you. There's gotta be a computer somewhere. A computer?
that.
Do you think it's connected to that other Twilight town? I am staring at my laptop so hard right now.
I'm watching it too.
Don't freeze.
It might be. And there should be a way into the realm of darkness there. Riku told you that, didn't he? Please, Sora, I made a promise. Aha! I knew it! Hey, stop pestering the king. Yes, this is my voice. I am Donald Duck. Right, sorry.
You know what? Okay, so I was just thinking this. Sora's clothes got away like 80 pounds. I mean, just his shoes are 20 a piece.
Oh,
I know,
that's
it looks
very
like there's
true.
metal on the bottom.
Well, there is. It's all zipper. Oh, on the bottom of the shoe. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so he's got steel-toed boots.
What?
Those
Imagine-
ones.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Picking
the soles of his shoes. Like,
Kind.
Imagine.
Yeah, well, down around the tip. Yeah.
Imagine.
well, I can tell you that in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, he doesn't have his clown shoes anymore. They're just like normal sized shoes.
Thank goodness.
Finally.
What? I miss the clown shoe. I
Yeah.
like the clown shoes.
Well, yo, but I'm surprised he
They give
doesn't
him
trip
hops.
more.
They give him hops.
Maybe like those moon boots. Like back in the 90s, those were like cool. Like, you know, those like those like springy on the feet kind of things. Like they're like little trampolines.
Oh, I think I wanted moon boots so bad
Yo,
as a
me too.
kid.
Never got them.
I've
Like
heard
I
of
thought.
them and I've always.
Well, I'm gonna jump so high with these.
I know. I don't feel like we would jump any higher.
No.
Like I don't think that's.
I know. I
Like-
saw someone buy them and they didn't jump much higher.
It's disappointing.
They only jumped like 2 inches higher.
See, I always wanted them, but yeah, probably not. But anywho, yeah, like I said, I learned more from that freaking road trip because like the deal was if I got through my times tables 1 through 12 without making any mistakes, and if I made a mistake, I had to start over. I could go on the roller coaster at Buffalo Bills.
I've never been on that. I've been wanting to go on that.
It's a good one, but yo, dude, this was like freaking ever ago. I don't know how much maintenance has been done on that thing, though, dude. I wouldn't get on it now, especially with my size and weight. Like, forget about it. Back in the '90s, people were smaller,
That's true. That's very true.
but like that freaking trip, like, but it taught me like way more. And so I feel like, you know, if you had like actual, I don't know, if you were learning actual skills, actual information that's pertinent to what you want to do, it's important. I mean, the military is a perfect example of that. Like, if you look at it, if you want people to learn a specific skill, military is highly specialized. Each individual will go to months and months of training for a specific job, to do your job only. And it's like, it's the most efficient way, the most effective way, and people are going to learn that because guess what? They're doing it every day too. They're doing, like, if you're going to be a freaking tank mechanic, guess what? You're going to be in a tank every day.
Yep.
You're going to be doing and that's all you're going to do. And so like that kind of stuff is, I mean, if it works for the military, it can work for like regular things. So like, some kid wants to is really good at numbers. Do some accounting stuff. See if it's good for you. Take a physics class. But don't waste your time. Don't waste that kid's time taking him through like 5 years of English.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Right? It's like, why would he, like, of course he's going to need to learn how to communicate, but by doing what he's planning on doing anyway, he's going to learn all the communication he's going to need for that skill, for that job,
Yep.
for what he's doing. He's never going to have to write an essay.
Nope.
He's never going to have to like write a paper or like
He's never gonna have
essentially
to
really
research
give
anything.
anything. But if he needs to give information about his subject, which would be accounting to certain people, he's going to know how to do it because he's going to say, oh, look, A plus B equals C. Like, he's going to know all of that backwards and forwards without requiring them to learn those other skills that they're never going to use, that are not pertinent to what they're planning on doing.
No.
And that's the kind of the kicker to the whole thing, is you have to like do all the other BS stuff before you can move on to like the cool stuff.
Yep.
So like, I mean, 100% honesty though, for my political science degree, I still haven't bought a single book.
You just use them online, or do you just don't think you need one?
I just don't need it. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, so like my degree, like I said, is a liberal arts degree. So guess what? I just need to listen to my teacher and listen to their political leanings, and then just intonate through their, like in my papers, that I'm leaning the same way politically, and they give me an A.
Yep.
Dead serious. Dead freaking serious. Like, so I've got like, and most of them are pretty on the more liberal side of things. So all I have to do is write like something that slightly alludes that Trump is a bad guy, right? And guess what? Your boy gets an A. And all I need to do is put it in the thesis, because guess what? They're not reading past 2 pages. So all my good stuff goes into the first 2 pages and the last page.
Yep.
Everything else in the middle is filler.
Because how many people do you think they have to teach every single day?
Oh,
How
tons
many
of them. Even the STAs, the student teaching assistants, they don't read them.
No.
They get paid to, but you think they're really going to spend 8 hours reading paper? No, they don't care. They're getting paid $8 an hour, right? And and at the end of the day, it's like, yo, dollars and cents talk.
Yep.
It doesn't make any sense for them, and it wouldn't make sense for them to read the whole paper, because they could just go through, read it, grade it, and be done. But I don't know. But then again, that like it's a little bit easier, because like writing papers is like super easy for me. Like it's a research paper. It's like copy paste side explain, copy paste side explain. Like, and you got a 20-page paper.
Hey, look, this is the room where I woke up.
Gross. It smells like Sora sleeping.
I think another thing, now that you were talking about how people are going to go through and read everything, when teachers sit and complain that they go home and they grade tests, so they stay like overtime, and I'm just like, you went to school, you're getting paid to be here, and we're required to be here. Like, no one's forcing you to be here, and we're actually required by law to be here until we graduate.
Right.
And you're complaining.
So,
like,
and they help design the curriculum.
Yep. They do their own. They set up their own classroom.
Correct.
So if it's too hard, make it easier.
And that's the thing. Is like, so if you set up your own curriculum, find the most effective and efficient way to provide information and to impart information.
It worked.
Don't do this whole like stupid stuff. I mean, like some people like don't talk a lot of smack about worksheets, right? You're given a worksheet at the beginning of class, you finish it, you're good, right? But at the end of the day, that's an efficient way of spreading information.
All right, I'm gonna enter the matrix. I'm gonna
do it.
I'm gonna
take the red pill. Take the blue pill. What was it, blue or red?
It was red. But what was the thing where it's like you download into the internet? It's like, I know kung fu now.
I know kung fu.
Yeah, we watched.
I know how to do taxes now.
We watched that the other day, and Lindy's like, "What is going on?" It was so. It was. I was like, half the stuff. I was like, "What the frick?"
Did you watch the first one?
Just the first one. It's a good.
Second one's good. Third one's meh.
I just have too much ADHD that I don't like pay attention to every single detail, and I just like focus on something else, and I come back and two is too much.
That's a good movie. I like that one. No, let's see. I was gonna say that's the first rated R movie I ever saw. But
is it rated? It's not rated R.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
the first one. Yeah.
There's no way.
Dead serious. I think Matrix Reloaded is PG-13.
Let's see.
But I'm pretty sure the original Matrix is rated R. That wasn't the first rated R movie I saw. I was thinking about that. Oh no, the first one I ever saw was The Departed.
Oh.
Have you seen that one? Jack Nicholson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Matt Damon, Alec Baldwin's in it too.
I've never.
It's a good movie. Your dad and Evan let me watch it when I was like 10. So
what's it called? The Departed.
The Departed. It's honestly one of my favorite movies. It's about undercover cops in Boston and like mafia stuff. It's really good.
I would probably love this movie then. It's on HBO. So.
Yep. It's a good movie. I like it.
Yeah, but The Matrix, I'm surprised it's rated R. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like with the, I don't know. It's really interesting when you think about that, because it's like, you know what, waking you up to the real world kind of thing, or like what it is.
It's so trippy.
Well, like, because you think about it, like now, I mean, most people, most of their life exists online anyway. what's the real world and what's not? Is the online stuff real, or what's going on there?
That part makes my brain hurt. Like right now, technically, I could
What
be
is
living
this
in a
place?
simulation. Like that part hurts my brain a little bit.
Yeah, that was a trip.